Hello, well this is a continuation of my previous video in which we're talking about transformation of symbol formulas, and in the last video we stopped at number 6, so we're going to continue with number 7. So for number 7 we have y is equal to m open brackets x plus 1. So here, in this case, when you're told to make x the subject of the formula, you first have to multiply out of the brackets. So you're going to see y is equal to m times x is mx. M times 1 will give you m. Now remember, in the last video, we talked about good happening to good is good. Now here, we have to bring this m to the side, and to do that, we're going to do the opposite of positive m, which is negative m. And remember, what you do on your right, you also do on the left, so minus m. And then you just rewrite down this, y minus m is equals to mx. Then this positive and negative m will cancel, you'll be left with mx on that side. So we're going to say mx divided by m, and then what you do on your right, you also do on the left, so divided by m. Then you just rewrite this y minus m divided by m, which is equal to m and m, they cancel, you have it left to be x. Rearrange your formula, you have x is equal to y minus m divided by m. The second example, which is number 8, we have a is equals to half times x times h. Now in this case, when you're told to make x the subject of the formula here, and you have a fraction, you first remove the fraction, and to do that, we multiply the term with the denominator of the fraction, which is the 2. And remember, what you do on your right, you also do on the left. So we say times 2. Now next step, we're just going to rewrite this as 2a is equals to, now this 2 and 2, they cancel, and you'll be left with 1xh. So you say xh. Now here, we're going to say this is x times h. Opposite of multiplication is division. So you say divided by h divided by h, which will give you 2a divided by h. In this side, the h and the h will cancel, you'll be left with x. Rearrange your formula, we have x is equals to 2a divided by h. Okay? Next example. For the next example, we have number 9. C is equals to 2 pi r. In this case, we're told to make r the subject of the formula. Now, in this case, we're dealing with multiplication, and the opposite of multiplication is division. So we see divided by 2 pi. And this side, we also say divided by 2 pi, which will give you c over 2 pi is equals to the 2 pi, and the 2 pi will cancel, you'll be left with the r. You rearrange your formula and say c then 2 pi. There we have it, r is the subject of the formula. Next example, we have number 10. For number 10, we have m is equals to 2 square root of h. Now, in this case, we're told to make h the subject of the formula. So we're going to say, you first have to remove this square root sign. And to do that, we're going to do the opposite of the square root, which is the square. So we square this and square the m2. So next step, we're going to rewrite this. M squared is equals to, now here, The square and the square root will cancel. You'll be left with the 2h. And here we're going to say divided by 2. Since 2 is a coefficient of the unknown, which is the h, divided by 2. So it's equals to m squared divided by 2. The 2 and the 2, they cancel. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So it's just 1 there. Then we say it's equals to 8. You rearrange your formula, which is equals to m squared divided by 2. There. Okay, example number 11. Example number 11, we have 1r is equals to 1 divided by a plus 1 divided by b. So we're going to, in this case, we're dealing with fractions. Now to remove these fractions, we're going to multiply our terms with the denominators combined. So we're going to say 1 over r times r a b is equals to 1a times r a b plus 1 over b times r a b. So, which is equals to, now this side we're going to say the r and the r, they cancel. We'll be left with the 1 times a b. Now here we're going to say a b. In this side, the a and the a, they cancel. You'll be left with 1 times rb is equals to rb plus the b and the b, they cancel. You'll be left with 1 times ra is ra. Our next step here, we're going to bring the rb to the side. And to do that, we're going to do the opposite of addition, which is subtraction. So you say minus rb this side and minus rb that side. So you say equal to ab minus rb is equal to the rb and the rb, we cancel. You be left with the ra. So here we're going to say, since these two terms have got something in common, which is the letter b, we're going to factorize. And to do that, we're going to say, we're going to bring out our common factor, which is the b, and then we open our brackets, divide these two terms by our common factor, which is the b. So this and this will cancel. You be left with the a this side minus the b and the b, they cancel. You be left with the r, close brackets, which is equals to ra. Now you're told here you divide both sides with the common brackets here. So with this brackets, which is a minus r, what you do on your left, you also do on the right. So a minus r there. So we're going to say equals to b, then this bracket, they cancel, left the b equals to r a divided by a minus r, and that is your formula. Okay, example number 12. Example number 12, we have, they are almost the same. 1 over f is equal to 1 over b plus 1 over b. In this case, we're told to make b the subject of the formula. So, since we're dealing with fractions, we're going to multiply our terms with the denominators combined. So we're going to say 1 over f times times FVB is equals to 1B times FVB plus 1 over B times FVB equals to, now here the F and the F they cancel, you'll be left with 1 times VB is equals to VB. And this side you have the V and the V they cancel, 1 times FB is equals to FB plus B and the B they cancel, 1 times FB is equals to FB. Now this side you have to move this FB to this side. And to do that, we're going to do the opposite of addition, which is subtraction. So we say minus FB. What you do on your left, you should do on your right. So minus FB is equals to VB minus FB. And this side, the positive FB and the negative FB will cancel. You'll be left with FV. So here our next step, we're going to factorize. And to do that, we're going to take out our common letter, which is the B. Open your brackets. Divide those two terms with your common letter, which is the B. Then we say the B and the B, they cancel. We'll be left with the V this side minus the B and the B cancel. We'll be left with the F. And this side, you just rewrite it down. So here we're going to say divided by your brackets, which is the minus BF divided by your brackets minus BF is equals to the two brackets will cancel out. You'll be left with a B equals to, you just rewrite down everything on the other side. There we have it. B is the subject of the formula, and that is your formula. Now please, thanks for tuning in. Now don't forget to like and subscribe, and also feel free to comment below and ask questions. Thank you. Till next time, take care.